Hello everyone and welcome back once again to my channel Divine Traveler, the tale behind the stone walls. Episode number 12, part 2, series My Long Travel Trips. And as I am covering days 15 and 16 in this episode, I already covered day 15 in part 1 when we took rest for a day in Hyderabad and visited the famous Paradise Biryani. In this part and subsequent parts, I would be covering the temples of Beechupally and Jogulamba. I begin with our first destination, the Anjaneyadri temple at Beechupally. Good morning friends, 16th day and in couple of hours we will be leaving Hyderabad. Today's destination will be Karnool and on way there will be 3 to 4 temples. It's going to be a tiring day today because 3-4 temples cover करने में time लगेगा and we'll catch you there. Bye. Hi everyone, so this is our first destination for the day. This is Anjaneyadri temple, Lord Hanuman at Beechupally, and you can see the temple in my back. It's a big gopuram. Let's see whether the cameras are allowed inside or not and then we'll get back. Beechupally is one of the famous shrines for God Hanuman, Anjaneya Swami. It is located on the banks of Krishna river in Jogulamba, Garhwal district, Telangana. The shores of Krishna river at this location are noted for carrying out obsequies to the departed souls as per Hindu custom. The original idol of Beechupally Hanuman temple was installed during the 15th to 16th century and the main mandapam was constructed about 200 years ago. The holy site and original idol installation are attributed to Sri Vyasaraja, the royal guru of Vijayanagara Emperor Sri Krishna Devaraya during 15th century. The rulers of Garhwal built the spacious Sanctum Sanctorum Mandapam in the 19th century around 200 years ago. After visiting Anjaneyadri temple at Beechupally, we moved towards Jogulamba and covered the ancient temples there. हमने सोचा कि मंदिर जाने से पहले थोड़ा सा लंच कर लिया जाए। छोटा सा एक ढाबा है साउथ इंडियन, यहाँ पे टीआरएस और कांग्रेस की रैलियाँ चल रही है। बहुत भीड़ है यहाँ पर आलमपुर में, जहाँ पे पापनासी ग्रुप ऑफ टेम्पल्स हैं और जोगुलम्बा टेम्पल है जो कि माँ शक्ति का एक माँ शक्ति पीठ है। अभी जाएंगे लंच करके। এগুলো ঢালাগুলো কি বারবার ঢালাগুলো হবে? এই যে ঢালছে যে We first begin with the Papanasi group of temples. So here we are at the Papanasi group of temples. One temple is right ahead, you can see, and another one is Sangameshwara, which is around 100 meters from here. You can see that temple. The ancient temples of Alampur in Telangana, India are a magnificent 7th century architectural cluster featuring the Alampur Navabrahma temples, the Jogulamba temple, the Sangameshwara temple and the Papanasi group of temples. Known as the western gateway to Sri Sailam, this sacred site sits near the meeting point of Tungabhadra and Krishna rivers. The Papanasi group of temples is a collection of sub-shrines and main structure which was originally started by Badami Chalukyas building the main Papaneshwara shrine in the 6th century and later expanded by Rashtrakutas between the 9th and 10th centuries. The Alampur Papanasi group of temples are a cluster of 23 ruined or restored Hindu shrines dedicated to Lord Shiva, located in Alampur Jogulamba Garhwal district, Telangana, near the famous Jogulamba temple. The largest structure and the main shrine in the cluster is the Papaneshwara or Papa Vinareshwara temple built by Badami Chalukyas in 6th century, which features a large pillared mandapa and a sanctum with Shivalinga. The surrounding temples were constructed by Rashtrakuta kings during 9th and 10th century. The temple complex moved and painstakingly restored by Archaeological Survey of India in the 1980s to higher ground away from the Tungabhadra river to save them from submergence due to Sri Sailam hydroelectric project. Together with the Navabrahma temples, the Papanasi group of temples were related to Kalamukha and Pashupata sect of Shaivism. Additional temples in this region made the site a Shakti Pitha. All of these temples featured Vaishnavism themes and narrated Hindu texts in their arts. Together, these formed the Brahmeshwara Sthana Tirtha Kshetra, and before their destruction in the 14th and 15th centuries during the Delhi Sultanate invasions and associated Muslim-Hindu conflict, they wielded enormous influence in regional religious life. According to David White, this site in 12th century also became linked with the Shaivism sect called Veerashaiva or Lingayats. Talking about the architecture and art, unlike the Navabrahma temples in the region, the Papanasi group primarily showcases the simple Nagara and Famsana style of architecture with square floor plans and upward tapering tiers. While dedicated primarily to Lord Shiva, the temples incorporate elements of Vaishnavism and Shaktism. Outer walls of the temples features intricate stone reliefs displaying dancing deities, Ashtadikpalas, Vamana Avatar, Dashavatara, and with sculptures depicting the episodes of Ramayana, Mahabharata. Other side of the temple has shrines of Mahishashur-mardini having latticed windows. The temple has intricate carvings like Narasimha slaying Hiranyakashipu, Vamana Avatara, Ashtadikpalas, Mahishashura-mardini, Ramayana scenes, Lingodbhava Shiva, Gajasura episodes, and Lord Shiva in dancing postures. Also, 10th century inscriptions are there in the pillars. The second biggest temple in the complex is the Guru Lingeshwara temple situated left of the main temple. The temple is of the same type built on reddish stone as the main temple and has a Mukha Mandapam, Antagala and Sanctum.
ওদিকে গেল।
The entrance has dwalpalakas on each side. The mandapam and pillars have blackish stone with better preserved carvings on the pillars. Miniature carvings like Samudra Manthana, marriage of Lord Shiva with Parvati, and scenes from Ramayana can be found in pillars in the Mukhamandapa. The most amazing thing about the temples are the sculptures on the ceilings, which consist of Lord Shiva and Ashtadikpalas and Lord Vishnu with various avatars. The remaining shrines are comparatively small and house Shivalingas There are total 18 Shivlingas in this complex in different size and colors. There is an east facing shrine housing the idol of Surya in the sanctum of the temple complex too.